my lovely friends, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Melissa, or Missa. Welcome back if you're coming back. Today I got a really nice parcel in the post. It was the new Bperfect Manifest Dream Big, or is it Dream Big Manifest? I don't know, palette. And I thought we could swatch it all, put it on my face, and then I could give you my thoughts on it at the end. This is obviously the look that I did. It's nothing revolutionary, but honestly, I was kind of lacking inspiration, and this palette wasn't really doing it for me, but I knew a bunch of you would be interested in seeing my thoughts on it, so I thought I would do this video. I probably wouldn't have bought this palette, to be quite honest with you, but obviously it was sent to me, so I thought I would try it out. And also, if you want to get money off, Dream Big 20 will get you 20% off. This is not an affiliate code as far as I know. So yeah, we're going to play with this, which looks like this. Here is the insides. Mine is all messed up because I must have tried about 400,000 different looks with this before I settled on one. So mine looks a bit banged up, but there's a few like shades in here that really scream my name, and then there's quite a bunch that don't. Although, saying that, I really do want to do like a dark gunmetal purple smoky eye with that shade, because that is sick. But I wanted to do something a bit more interesting. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and stop talking because my goodness, I'm boring myself. If you want to see swatches of this palette, if you wanted me to put it on my face and then hear my thoughts on it at the end, then just do keep on watching. Sorry, the cats are very distracting. Aren't you? You saying hi, potato? Potato? Potato. You gonna say hi? Okay, here's the palette. As always, I'm just going to swatch it on my bare arm. I'm not going to prime it. Elena did make a good point that when you swatch something, you do always prime your eyes, but I'm not going to swatch the vastness of my arm. Like, I'm not going to prime the vastness of my arm. So we're just going to swatch it because swatches don't necessarily mean anything. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Mine is very banged up after a few uses in one day. I'll just go row by row, we'll see what it looks like. It's more just for fun, to be honest, because swatches don't mean everything. But yeah, let's do it. I'm going to do it silently though, because I am watching the very classic Amazon Unsolved Mysteries on Prime, and I just enjoy it. lying on my swatches. What are you doing? That is the worst place of all places to have a snooch. Huh? Oh, it's very cute. Can you come and sit on my knee? Oh, kisses. Come on. Like, your wee balls are on the screen. Get them off. Okay, I can only apologise for potato taking over, but I thought I should point out while we're looking at the palette, this one down here appears to be like a cream eyeshadow, which is really bizarre. Like, it's real squishy, but oh my goodness, but like it does feel like a cream. I don't know, it's that, oh, it's that colour there. Some of them are like that weird kind of marbled, like this brown one, this like white and gold one, and then some of the chunky bits in it, like this pink one does, this one up here, like the kind of traditional funky Huda shadows. Some of them are very wet, like this copper, this yellow, this golden, this pink, and this purple. They're all real flaky. Like, I'm gonna hit pan in 2 seconds on those. Some of them are kind of standard shimmers, like this one's just a standard shimmer, and then this like blue, this green, and then this one, they're just like super intense, and this purple, they're just like super intense, proper metallic. So there's a few different formulas going on, but I knew that was the case because I got a whole pamphlet with this. There is mattes, pressed pigments, duochrome foils, super sparkles, and then cream. So there's like a shimmer cream, a matte cream, and a gloss cream. Okay, I didn't even realise they were all creams. So like, that's a cream. That Hope one, that weird like one that looks like a chocolate brownie, is a cream, and so is that one. Weird. Anyway, that is the palette, all swatched. Potato got in the way, but it's his house too. Yeah, let's move on to me putting it on my eyes and seeing what we think. And then I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Okay, sorry if you hear weird noises, the cats are jumping all over me. I'm starting with the black. Well, I don't know if it's black or if it's very dark grey. I'm going to say it's a black shade. And I'm just going to use this on a pencil brush and kind of get my shape to start off with. I actually thought I'd be more zoomed in when I was going to edit and you wouldn't see my dressing gown, but there we are. In my dressing gown, as always. I'm just going to ask it for a bit more pigment. Yeah, I would say it is probably a black, not a dark grey. It's pretty good. I do like it. It's not the best black, but it's pretty decent. And I'm just, yeah, getting my shape, and then I'll go in with a slightly fluffier brush and a little bit more and just blend it a little bit, just so it makes it easier for the next shade that I'm going to go in with. The next shade then is this like burgundy, and I will say, of all the mattes that I've used in this palette thus far, this is the most pigmented and fallout-y and lightly pressed. Like, it's a really good shade. Sausage, please stop. And I'm just using this all around just to blend out the black. I wasn't feeling hugely inspired, to be honest, not so much because of the palette, just because of my mood. So it's not the most inventive look, but I think it all came out fine. Like, it's not a bad look. And yeah, this is a really impressive matte. This is probably the most impressive one of all the ones that I used. Excuse my brows as well, I was trying out a new product on them today, so they're a bit kind of fat and messy. Then I'm going in with this lighter one. I would call it a grape shade. I think it's called Gratitude. I don't really know the names of the shades off by heart. This is just going to go around to blend out that burgundy. I really do like the burgundy and purple and pinky lilac shades in the palette. They're really nice, and the oranges and yellows. I just think there's maybe a bit few too many browns sprinkled in. I don't know. We'll see as I keep playing with the palette, to be honest. Then I'm going into Murphy's. Not quite sure why it's called that. Some of them have weird names. This is just going to go all the way around. When I'm really stuck and a palette has a purple and an orange and a yellow, that's what I'm going to go for because it always goes nicely and looks good. So yeah, hence the purpley orange yellow theme again. Sorry. I'm just sitting on my bed, like lying on my bed. The cats are jumping on me. I'm holding my microphone trying to edit this, so please excuse the very amateur production here. Then I'm going into this like mustardy, yellowy tone. It's beautiful. I really like this shade. I'm just going to put this all around the outside as well. I'd quite like to see a brighter yellow in the palette, but to be honest, I could just reach for my carnivals for a bright yellow if I really need one. I've got a cut underneath my brow where a branch hit me in the face on a walk the other day, so just ignore that. Oh, just put it in your hair, Melissa. Right into the hairline. And now I'm just going to pop the black or the dark grey, don't know which, on the very outer corner and then go back through all of those shades again, just in the same order, and just re-intensify, get my shape better, and just, yeah, make all the colours pop better. I'll shut up while I do this. And then I'm going to nip off and use my ABH eye primer just to cut my crease. Don't need to bother with it on here, it's really boring. And then we'll start with the shimmer, which is this one here. From this angle it looks like it's called Macaroni. Is it? Is that what it's called? I love macaroni. It's one of the very flaky formulas. It definitely goes on like intensely with your finger. I mean, look at it. It is absolutely stunning, but it just looks very, very textured on my eyelids. And obviously I just went over my eyeshadow. I didn't like take it off and then prime again. But even when I did that on a previous attempt at a look, this shadow, like these shadows of this formula, just look really, really textured on my eyelids. And I think it's just one of those things. It's just a formula that brings out texture and looks a bit funny on me. Boys, please. So I'm just putting that all over, and then I did go in with a glitter eyeliner just around the edges. Just ignore this, I just thought it made it look a bit neater. It's just my OPV one in Topsy, if you are wondering. But yeah, it was quite hard to get very close to the edge with the eyeshadow, so that's why I did that, but you can just ignore it. And then I'm going in with Bundy, like Ted Bundy? What? These names are really weird. I just want to use a few different shades. This seems quite a duochrome shade. And I'm just going all the way around the side of the cut crease. I just wanted to use a few different shades as possible. And then using, I think it's called Selfie. It's another really nice shade. It's like a terracotta. I actually really like it. I used it to blend out Hustle on a previous look that never made it to filming. Anyway, this is going to go down the side and just blend the copper, and then I'm also going to pick up a little bit of the black in a second, just on that same brush. And just blend the outer corner a little bit. Oh, this shade here is stunning. I'm going to use this on my brow bone as my highlight, but I also use it all over as my face highlight. So in my intro and outro, if you're wondering what my highlight is, it's this shade here. It's so pretty. I don't know what I was going to say there. It's so pretty. I really like it. And then I was going to blend the edge of it with a little bit of the yellow because I thought, gosh, she's pigmented. And you'll never guess what, I pick up a brush that had a bit of black on it. Very unlike me. I totally can't get rid of it, but it's just one of those things. I can't believe I did that. I never do that. Very disappointed in myself. Keeping the lower lash line very simple. I'm just going to leave a gap at the front so I can put some more of that gold liner there. And I do just put a bit of black in my waterline. It is my Inglot liner, if you are wondering. And then yeah, I just went back in with the gold glitter liner that I used at the front just because it was a lot easier than trying to pick up that eyeshadow on a brush. I quite liked it. I thought it added a little bit. And then I just blend the bottom with a bunch of the same shades that I used already. Purples, the oranges, the yellows. And to kind of look, it definitely looks better when your base is on, when your lashes are on. I just did a wee bit more of my Inglot liner, and then I did get sent the lashes and the lip gloss. I completely forgot to show the lip gloss. They say Think Mink, but it does say that they're silk lashes, so I'm pretty sure they're not mink lashes. I really hope they're not. They're really pretty though, these Bperfect ones. I do like them. I just apply my lash glue straight to my lash line. Sausage is biting my microphone that I'm holding. Sausage, please stop. And then I just apply the lashes straight on top. This is my best makeup trick ever. I don't know who told me to start doing it, and I'm so glad they did. I think these lashes are really pretty, actually. Definitely going to keep wearing them. Stop biting that sausage. But yeah, that is the eye look there. Yeah, having a bit of an off day, makeup-wise, so please do excuse it. I know it's not bad, but yeah, I will keep playing with this palette more and doing like different looks with it, don't you worry. But yeah, that is what it looks like for my first try. I'm sorry about the noise. Sausage is currently ripping to shreds the cardboard box that this whole thing came in. So it's time to give my thoughts on this palette, and I will say I haven't swatched it yet. Like, I haven't done my swatch portion of this video yet, so my thoughts are going to be without having swatched it all, if that makes sense. I don't know, I think the quality is, I think it is good. I think it's really good. I think it's maybe one of those palettes though that you would buy for the metallics as opposed to the mattes. Like, the mattes are good, they go on really well, they don't swatch particularly well, like the few that I have swatched. But the shimmers are kind of, like, they are just special, although they're very crumbly. Like, they do just pick up on your fingers, like, so beautifully. Like, barely even touching them. Like, but they're also, like, some of them are kind of like a weird crumbly formula that I find, like, hasn't stuck perfectly to my eyes. I don't know, I can't really explain it. I'm struggling with this palette. I think because I think the layout is very baffling. I'm holding it upside down, but even then, like, I find the layout quite baffling. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, I want this green over here. I want these corals and oranges near these oranges and yellows. This green should be over here. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it could be laid out so much better to make more sense. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. Like, this random orange beside this blue. It just looks so unappealing to me, even though I love blue. It's weird. Get off the curtains! Well, that was one way to fall off. Yeah, gripes aside, it did go on my eyes really well. I'm fairly impressed with it. It didn't blow me away in terms of formula, but it's certainly not disappointing in any way. I don't think you would try this after trying the carnivals and be like, this is not the same quality at all. I don't think that in any way. I think it is very good quality. It's just, I think the layout is a little bit baffling, in my opinion, and that's what's throwing me off. But I'll do another look with it. I'll do another few looks with it. I also want to do like just a green, murky, smoky eye with like these two, maybe a couple of browns, this like mustardy tone. So yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think it's bad. It's just kind of throwing me off the colour scheme, like this yellow. It is so fun. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Kind of not too sure, but that's always the way with first impressions. Like, I feel like you quite often don't really know what your true opinion is until you like play with it a few more times. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Lets me know that you like these kind of reviews and all of that jazz. I always want to say all of that jizz. I know I shouldn't say that. Subscribe if you haven't already. I put out 3 videos a week. Join my Patreon if you want to see me go live. And on that note, I'm going to piss off and edit this video because I'd like to put it up as soon as possible. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!